With this WVLI News Update, I'm Rob West, back with a look at today's news right after this.
Stay connected to your community, even on the go. The WVLI Podcast Network brings you 3 great local shows. The WVLI News Update keeps you informed. Kankakee Valley Community Happenings gets you ready for the weekend. And This One Time in Kankakee shares the incredible stories of our area. Find the WVLI Podcast Network wherever you get your podcasts or at WVLI927.com. The voices you trust beyond the dial.
Kankakee City Police reporting an arrest has been made in connection with a dirt bike incident that happened at Pioneer Park on Sunday. Jake Lamore has the story.
Rob, according to a press release, 46-year-old Seyborn Billings of Kankakee turned himself into Kankakee City Police early Thursday morning. Billings is accused of being the person shown on security cam footage in Pioneer Park Sunday evening around 6:30 who intentionally tripped an officer as he was trying to apprehend a suspect for illegally riding a dirt bike through the park. This caused the police officer to stumble and the suspect to get away. Billings has been charged with aggravated battery to a peace officer. I'm Jake Lamore.
A dedication ceremony held Thursday morning at the Kankakee River Metropolitan Agency wastewater treatment plant to rename its administration building in honor of late Superintendent Arthur Leon Strother. Kankakee Mayor Chris Curtis spoke about how Strother would handle himself with his work at KRMA.
Professional. He never got high. He never got low. When there was a difficult situation, he listened. He didn't interrupt you. He let you talk your point. He did everything, and then he thought about it. He analyzed it. And then he talked to you. He didn't talk down to you. He educated you.
Former Bourbonnais Mayor Paul Shore, former Kankakee Mayor Nina Epstein also spoke highly of Strother's character. Strother dedicated 41 years to KRMA's wastewater plant before retiring and passing away in March of 2025 at 72 years old. Will County Emergency Management will host a storm-ready workshop tomorrow at the Crete Township Community Center. Dawn Boyle is the Community Outreach Program Manager for the Will County EMA.
For the first hour of the workshop, we're going to talk about how to be ready before the storm. We want people to be prepared in their daily life, have a place to shelter before the storm comes. We are going to talk a little bit about weather safety, disaster preparedness, what your sheltering options are, whether you're at home, if you're in a manufactured home, if you're at a campground. We're also going to discuss emergency kits, what should be in those, and your family communication plan.
Boyle added the last half hour of the program will be all about community resources available in Will County. Boyle says the program runs from 10 till 11:30 tomorrow morning at the Community Center on South Cottage Grove Avenue in Crete. She adds the program is free, it's for people 12 years old and up, and that there's no need for pre-registration. You can call the Will County EMA if you have any questions. A hearing held in Kankakee County Circuit Court Thursday morning in the murder trial of Xandria Harris. Our Jake Lamore was there and filed this report.
Rob Harris is accused in the 2021 murder of Bradley Police Sergeant Marlene Rittmanick and wounding of Officer Tyler Bailey. Defense attorney Sierra Norris told Judge Kathy Bradshaw Elliott that she might have to ask for a continuance in the Harris trial because she has a client set for a speedy trial in Maywood the same week. Judge Elliott said the Harris case was set first and demanded it be a priority for Norris. The next hearing in the Harris murder trial is set for July 31st when a motion on a change of venue will be argued. The trial begins August 3rd with jury selection expected to take 3 days. I'm Jake Lamore.
And the jackpots continue to grow in the Powerball and Mega Millions lotteries with a total of more than $1.25 billion up for grabs this weekend. Lottery officials say the jackpot for tonight's Mega Millions drawing $743 million, while tomorrow night's Powerball jackpot at $600 million. Odds of winning either jackpot about 1 in 290 million. Day one of the Merchant Street Music Festival kicks off tonight. Downtown Kankakee Fest organizer Allison Beasley tells us what acts are playing this evening.
So on our Merchant Street stage, which is our big stage, local favorite Southside Social Club. And then we're going to close out the night on that stage with Shady, which is an Eminem tribute. We've got some really great acts Friday night on the Hill stage, kind of more rock. And we're closing the night out with Radkey, closing out the platform stage, which is our blues stage. Fuzzy Jeffries and the Kings of Memphis.
Merchant Street Music Festival today and tomorrow on Harold Jean Minor Festival Square in downtown Kankakee. Tickets and more information at merchantstreetmusicfest.com. And there is plenty to do around Kankakee County this weekend with a look at a few of the events. Here's Angelina Gear, Executive Director of Visit Kankakee County.
This weekend, Kankakee County is turning up the volume. Merchant Street Music Fest returns Friday and Saturday to Festival Square in downtown Kankakee. Not ready for the music to stop? Head to On the Rocks Saturday night for a full show from Kankakee native Fuzzy Jeffries and the Kings of Memphis. The music starts at 9 p.m. and admission is just $8. Then slow things down Sunday afternoon with music under the oaks at beautiful Cobb Park. Bring a chair, grab an ice cream, and enjoy a free performance by Shelby Ryan from 4 to 6 p.m. Make a weekend of it and find even more events at visitkankakeecounty.com.
In sports, St. Louis Cardinals lost 10-6 to the Diamondbacks last night in St. Louis. Cubs and Sox were both off yesterday. Sox host the Astros tonight. The Cubs are at Pittsburgh. The Cards host the Reds. WNBA is off for the All-Star break. This year's All-Star game being played in Chicago on Saturday. The Sky return to action next Thursday as they host Connecticut. Chicago Fire FC at New York City tomorrow. And NASCAR rolls into Indianapolis Sunday for the Brickyard 400. That is a check of news and sports here on this Friday. Have a good rest of your day and a great weekend. Be safe, everybody. I'm Rob West.
This one time in Kankakee, my stalker bought me a PS4 that I gladly accepted.
On the latest episode of This One Time in Kankakee, Will Rasmussen unpacks a wild, completely true story of awkward workplace encounters, industrial freezers, and a massive tracking mystery.
She would just give them my license plate and they'd run it for her.
Listen to This One Time in Kankakee now wherever you get your podcasts.